Morning. Today we'll discuss about outliers, noise, and anomalies. What do you mean by outlier noise or outliers? So these are data points which deviate significantly from the norms. So you could able to see. So these are the data points which is in the particular range. You can able to see some of the data points which is totally deviated from the normal data points. So that we call as an outliers. So outliers can be a single data points or a subset of observations called a collective outlier. So these outlier data points can greatly impact the accuracy and reliability of statistical analysis and machine learning models. Outliers can also be called abnormalities, discordance, deviance, or anomalies. So for a real time example, let's say I'm collecting the age of students, and while by mistake there are some age in the range of 300, but while processing for placement data or for processing the age calculation, I may have some I don't have the accuracy because I have a value that is deviated totally from the range, that is 300 is not at all possible for age, then that is called as an outliers. And so in summary, what we can tell is outliers are data points that are so different from the rest of the data that is distort the results of statistical analysis and machine learning models. It is important to identify and handle outliers appropriately to ensure the accuracy and reliability of your data analysis. So we have two types of outliers. One is global outliers, the other one is contextual outliers. So what do you mean by global outliers? Global outliers are isolated data points that are far away from the main body of the data. They are often easy to identify and remove as they are visually distinct from the rest of the data points. So that is global outliers. And contextual outliers are data points that are unusual in a specific context but may not be outliers in a different context. These outliers are more difficult to identify because they may not be appear as extreme when considered in isolation. And determining whether a data point is a contextual outlier often requires additional information or domain knowledge to understand its significance within the specific context. So, in summary, what we can conclude is both global and contextual outliers are data points that deviate from the expected pattern within a data set. However, they differ in terms of their ease of identification and the level of context required to determine their significance. So these are some of the significance of outliers: biased models, reduced accuracy, increased variance, and reduced interpretability. Biased models. Outliers can bias a machine learning model towards the outliers, leading to poor performance on the rest of the data. This is particularly problematic for algorithms that are sensitive to outliers, such as linear regression. Then we have, it is going to impact the accuracy. Outliers can introduce noise into the data, making it difficult for a machine learning model to learn the true underlying pattern, which can lead to reduced accuracy and performance. Increased variance. Outliers can increase the variance of a machine learning model, making it more sensitive to small changes in the data, which can make it difficult to train a stable and reliable model. And the last one is reduced interpretability. Outliers can make it difficult to understand what a machine learning model has learned from the data. This can make it difficult to trust the model prediction and hamper efforts to improve its performance. So finally, outliers can have a detrimental effect on the performance and reliability of the machine learning models. It is important to identify and handle outliers appropriately to ensure the accuracy and robustness of your models. Then, then we'll discuss about anomalies. So anomalies are nothing but a data object that deviates significantly from normal objects such as unusual credit card purchase. Anomalies can also be instances or collections of data that are very rare in the dataset and have features that differ significantly from most of the data. And finally, anomalies can also be context outliers, which are anomalies that have values that significantly deviate from other data points in the same context. For example, an anomaly in one dataset might not be an anomaly in another dataset. So in summary, we can tell anomalies are data points that are unusual or unexpected within a data set. They can be identified based on their deviation from normal patterns or their rarity within a specific context. Thank you.